So this video is going to be about how to bleach a lace wig. So the details on about the length and everything about this wig will be in the description box below. Okay, so of course next you're going to need some type of bleaching powder. Now I like to use Loreal Quick Blue because it always gets the job done, and I always find it at my local beauty supply. Next, you are going to need some type of developer. I like 30 personally because 20 sometimes can be a little too slow, and then 40 developer tends to be a little too harsh for just bleaching something simple as the knots. Now 30 is what I like. Now I don't think it matters on what brand you use, but hey. Next, you are going to need some type of mixing bowl. So of course mix the bleach and the developer. Now typically if I'm doing a frontal, I will use a brush, but since we're doing a lace wig, we're going to use a spoon, and I am actually going to give the credit to the person who I got this idea from in the description box. But this makes it so much easier, guys. I'm so serious. Like, you don't have to worry about it seeping through, messing up, none of that. But yeah. So next, of course, you are going to need some type of gloves because, y'all, you do not want a freaking chemical burn, y'all. Bro, when you get a chemical burn from a developer, it does not leave when you want it to leave. It leaves when it wants to leave, and it burns sometimes. Like, oh my gosh, just avoid it, okay? So we are going to start by, of course, putting your gloves on, and then you're going to take your bleach, you're going to open it, and normally when I'm doing a frontal, I'll put like 2 scoops in, but since we're doing a full lace wig, I'm going to say put about 4 scoops in, okay? 4 scoops. Because I think I put maybe 2 scoops, and then towards the middle of it, I had to end up putting 2 more scoops in. So just to be on the safe side, put 4 scoops in, okay? Okay. So after you've put in your bleach, then you're going to pour in your developer. Now, I'm not going to tell you a certain amount to pour in. I'm just going to tell you to pour it until you get the right consistency, guys. And I'm going to show you what consistency I typically like, okay? Okay, and so this is typically the consistency that I like. Something that's not too runny, but not too thick. Something you can work with, but it's not just gonna just fall through the lace. That's what I typically like. Okay, so now you're going to take your lace closure, you're going to take your spoon, and you are going to just pretty much just start spreading it like it's mayonnaise on a sandwich, and you're gonna just go around the whole lace wig and do that the entire way. And when I tell you, using a spoon makes it so much easier. Like, I don't know why I never thought of this. Like, what? But yeah. And after you've pretty much spread it everywhere, that's how it should look. Like, you don't, okay, except that little speck, but you don't see like a whole bunch of bleach just seeping through. Like, it's not all over all the hair. So I'm not gonna, like, when I wash it out, I'm not gonna have like big old streaks of blonde hair coming out from the roots. That's how you want it to look. And so what we're going to do is we're going to let that sit, and we're going to time it for about 25 to 30 minutes. I would say 25, let it sit. And then what you are going to do after it's set for 25 minutes, you're going to come and you're going to wash it out. you've washed it out, this is pretty much how your knot should look. It should look like it's coming from the scalp. It shouldn't look like there's big old bulbs still in the lace. Like, it should look really pretty much just exactly like this. Like, it looks so much better. Okay, so after you've completely washed out the bleach, then you're gonna go and you're gonna use your toner. Now, I like to use Cool Blue Ion because I feel like it just works so much faster. However, some people prefer Shimmer Lights. Now, that's just some people, but I like Cool Blonde. I like it, and I got it from Sally's. It always does me right. It only takes about 5 to 10 minutes to work versus Shimmer Lights, where I feel like you have to leave it on for at least 20 minutes. Okay? But that's just me. So you're going to pour it on there. You know, just pretty much put it all over the lace. And just put it all over it. Okay, so after you've pretty much rubbed it in, then you're going to let it sit for about 5 minutes. After you let it sit for about 5 minutes, you're going to wash it out, okay? Now, what I like to do is after I washed it out, I like to pretty much just take some conditioner, do a quick little co-wash, especially through the roots, to make sure like the knots that I just bleached are strong and they're moisturized, okay? Guys, I'm so sorry, but I wasn't able to capture the footage of the finished results of the lace wig after it dried. However, you can tune into part 2 to see the finished results after I've melted my wig and everything, and see how it all came out. And if you're interested in learning how to melt your wig with Bold Hold, then tune into part 2. All right. Now, thank you for tuning in. As always, this has been Love and Life with Destiny. Thank you for taking the time out to watch this video. Now, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.